Hello everyone and welcome back to Ventures with Them. One of the earlier vlogs we showed that we received these lights to go under the kitchen cabinets. Sorry, I was dropping it. Under the kitchen cabinets. And these are the ones that have the motion sensor. I wanted to add extra cable to it though, to where it would go around a doorway. And so I ordered in some longer cable. So I received in two of these. These are 16 foot each. And it came in a pack of two for under $10. So today we are actually going to install those now that those cables are here. Now they did say we could install up to 16 foot. So I may not be able to extend it around the window like I was wanting to, because this is 16 foot each. So we're going to have to just kind of try it out and see what happens. It may not actually work all of the lights if we try to extend out any further than that. But I really want to go up and around the doorway to where it's not visible just by looking at it. And I want it to all connect to where when I run my hand over the motion sensor, I want it to be able to pick up for every light that's in my kitchen. Now my kitchen is not very large. It is, maybe a little over 8 foot long on both sides, and then it's about 10, maybe 12 foot wide at the most. So it's not very big. It's very small compared to most kitchens. But anyway, so as far as the lighting goes, hopefully we'll be able to run it all on one unit. So this is the set that has 12 lights in it. And so I ordered the bigger set, hoping that it would all work together. So we're going to go in there and install these now. So hold on just a minute. Okay, so we are back in the kitchen, but we're not cooking this time. We're going to install these under the cabinet lights. So, as I've said, we're just in the process of redoing things, so please just kind of overlook everything as we go through. I just kind of want to show you the installation process and see if these are going to work the way that I'm hoping they will. So I've gone ahead and installed a few of the lights just to give you an idea on how they work, so that we can just kind of go through this. So each one of the pucks has cables on it that reach approximately 19 to 20 inches each. And then you have adapters that go with it. But so I'm just going to kind of give you an idea here. Okay, so if you can see that right there. Okay, this is one of the pucks. This is an end puck. It doesn't have an extra piece of cable on that end. It's just on this end. And then this is the 19 to 20 inch cable on one end of it. So I've taken it and just kind of looped it together. And these little adhesive clips come with it. It comes with a lot of these. So you have plenty of them to be able to clip this up there. So, and then this is where they connect together, and then we're going to run into the next 19 to 20 inch piece that connects to this puck light right here. So we're going to kind of spin here a little bit, but if you can see the way I've done these, I have one in the middle, one at the back, and then another one that goes over here to the middle. So I've got 3 per set of double doors that are going here. So on this one, I've got 3, one in the middle, and then one on each end. I went ahead and actually put one under the microwave vent hood. Even though it already has lights on it, I went ahead and put one back here in the back part. My other lights are up here, so I went ahead and put one in the back in the middle, and then it just continues on. So I've got another one here in kind of in the middle, and then one in the back, one in the middle. Now this is where we run into the issues of the cable, because I want it to go around this doorway here, so you can see all that. I want it to go around here and over here to these cabinets. So we're going to add in this cable that I got, one of them, and I'm going to actually run this up these cabinets here all the way to the ceiling, or to, not to the ceiling, but just to this side of the molding up there, all the way around. Then it's going to go back down into this corner and then down to this cabinet. And then we're going to install 3 here. And then now, or I'm sorry, 3 here. And now this is where our other issue comes in. We've got a window here. So I'm going to have to run it either up in this, around this window, or I'm going to have to go underneath the actual window seal with it. So we're going to see what it does. I'm just going to kind of connect them together and then go from there. And then it comes down to this one, and we'll have 2 here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and put the motion sensor over here. And the reason I'm doing it over here on this side is because I want it to be to where it's out of the way, and you can, I've already got it up there. It's just a, see if I can show you that. That's the sensor, and it's coming on whenever I get close to it because I've already got it on there and plugged in. So, yeah, so just to give you an idea kind of what it's going to look like. It comes on and it goes back off. And then I've got to put all these cables and stuff back up here. They have some adapters on them, but I've moved them or tried to move them. Now, one thing I have found is that if you try to move these, they don't really re-stick. So just know that going in, that if you use these adhesive pieces, that they most likely are not going to re-stick. So you're going to have to put another one in. But it shouldn't be a problem because they gave like tons and tons of, or I'd say tons, it's not hundreds or anything like that, but you have probably an extra adhesive little clip for every piece that you would need. So if you mess up all of them, you could actually probably replace them all very easily. So anyway, I'm fixing to get the camera put into the tripod, and I'm going to put up the cable, and then we're going to put the last ones on, and then we're going to go from there and see what it does. Sometime later, as you can see, it is like the next day, sometime later. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so after further review and work of trying to put the lights up, they're going back to Amazon. And here's the reason. So, trying to put those lights up, I actually spent a very long time trying to do that. And, okay, so the lights are a set of 12, and they all hook together. So, when you hook one up to the outlet, it shines very bright and it looks very good. If you hook 2 up, it still seems to do about the same. But after you start hooking 3 and more up, the lights dim. And so after I hooked up about 4 of them, I was really unhappy with the light that was actually coming out from underneath the cabinet. And then when I actually tried to hook up 12, it was almost no light. I mean, it was basically, you could see it come on, but it really wasn't doing enough to make it worth spending that much money on them. These lights were $50 something, 56 something, I believe. And then I turned around and bought the additional cables, which was another 10. Now, I did think to begin with maybe it was from adding in those additional cables, but I even took those out and just went to the other side, plugged them directly into the outlet, just trying to run the 6 and 7 on the opposite side, and it just didn't look good. So I wish I'd have tried that before. I just didn't. I wasn't thinking anything about it. And I went ahead and installed them because I had tried one just to see. And I thought, okay, well, this is great. But then after you hook up more than one, you don't really notice it until you get to about 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there, that you really start noticing the difference of it. So I cannot recommend these. Now, with that being said, they do have a set of 3 that I'm sure would work just fine because it's just 3. They have a set of 6, but they do not have the white light in that, so I ordered the 12. The 6 would probably work a little bit better, but the 12 is just not good in my opinion. I would not recommend it. Now, they do light up, don't get me wrong. The light is just not good. So it's just, you can see it come on, but it's just not as powerful as if it was just 1 or 2 hooked up. So I can't recommend these. I'm going to keep looking. So anyway, I was going to show you the rest of the video, but the rest of the video ended up being me frustrated with the whole situation, and then me taking it all down and packaging it all back up. So that took several hours. Not going to lie about that. The adhesive is very strong. I had to go through with a butter knife and actually pry the adhesive off the bottom of the cabinets to keep it from messing up the lights. So yeah, it's very strong. I can say that. The adhesive is most likely going to keep the lights in place for a very long time. So that is a good thing about it. So anyway, if you are wanting to get these lights, I recommend either the 3 or the 6 set. I cannot recommend the 12 at this point. So I don't know. We'll keep looking and let you know what we come up with next. So with that being said, you have a wonderful day.